Love and truth must prevail over hatred and lies. This was a sentence which you could see everywhere in November and December 1989 in Czechoslovakia. In Czechoslovakia, November 17, 1989, people gathered together into a peaceful gathering which turned into so-called Velvet Revolution, and that initiated changes, and within 2 months the country, which was under oppressive Cold War Iron Curtain, turned peacefully into a free country. And I do remember this moment as one of the most miraculous moments of my life. I would like to share this story with you. Welcome to Silvie Lockerova Healing Channel. Please support this channel, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. So why I shared this story with you today, I think it's really extremely important time for all of us, for all men and women on earth. I believe that now is the time to find peace within and create that peace around us. A lot of people may pursue this time uncertain. It's before elections, and things have been just very scary for many people, and people face a lot of uncertainty. And I'm not going to lie, I'm also concerned. We don't know what is going to happen. And I don't really watch any news, and whatever the result of the elections will be, there is a good chance that one side is going to be very unhappy and it's going to blame the other side. So just to tell you my point of view, the two sides and the black and white is just not the whole picture. There is much more which remains unseen, and the ideal ground for the big brother to manipulate crowds is just to push them against each other. Regardless what is going to happen, I want to encourage you and maybe just send some thoughts of hope. I was born and raised in communist Czechoslovakia. These times were not really happy or hopeful. It was really oppressive and sad. and basically for anyone who would not be part of the communist country, which was pushed on Czechoslovakia from the Soviet Union. Anyone who would not go with that regime would be easily bullied and would face certain disadvantages in their lives. However, just to summarize, we were not allowed to speak freely. We were not allowed to be part of any religion. And we couldn't express ourselves through art. We were not allowed to travel. And children of non-communist parents were not really allowed and supported to study in a college. And that all was my case as I was growing up. It was pretty sad and depressing, and I felt it deeply. I knew that I was not going to study. I knew, because I was told, that I'm not going to travel anywhere besides Poland, Germany, or Russia. The borders were closed. There was basically no bright future at all. And so I just lived this daily depressing life. Sometimes I experienced bullying in schools due to religion. My family was Catholic, and sometimes the teacher was questioning me in front of all children and basically poking me about God and why I believe in God and so on. You can name it. Just public shaming. That all was quite difficult. And suddenly changes came. It all started with the fall of Berlin's Wall. Things were not really as stable anymore for the regime. And it continued, the changes continued in Czechoslovakia on November 17, 1989. Students peacefully stood up to honor a man who took his life in 1968 against the oppressive regime. And so they peacefully stood in Prague on the main square to honor him with flowers and lighting up candles. And they were surrounded by police and attacked. Somehow this little 1 minute shot made it to the national TV in the news, and really for 1 minute, and then it was taken out. However, everyone has seen it. Students peacefully standing up and they were surrounded by police and attacked by police. However, the next day, the protest continued. And within a week, it went to other places, other cities and towns around Czechoslovakia. And within maybe 3 weeks, everyone was standing out and protesting. Everyone. People went into the streets. But how they were standing up? They were holding flowers and they were singing peaceful songs. Songs of peace and freedom. It took a month and a half. And within a month and a half, the whole government changed. We've got a new president, Václav Havel, and the country became free. Everything changed within a month and a half. The new president was elected on January 1st, 1990. So the changes came very fast. And the changes were so beautiful and so peaceful. The energy in the country was so high that it was unbelievable. Until today, when I remember these moments, it's still moving and touching for me. I still feel this moment as a miracle. The energy and the vibration was so high. Collective energy was so high. The vibration, speaking of frequency and vibration, was so high. Imagine crowds singing peaceful songs of freedom and love. People holding hands and standing up together. This is why this event is called Velvet Revolution, because there was no bloodshed. And the changes went through the whole Central and Eastern Europe. The communist oppressive regime failed. With this energy of love and freedom, there was no more space for anything like lies and hatred. This is my experience. I want to share that with you. I just want to tell you that this is possible. This collective change, which includes a big geographic location, is possible. I have seen it. I have been there. Now, when we are facing the time before elections, just bless everyone. Send blessings and peace. Understand that what is being broadcasted are lies and hatred. Yes, I see it again from a different perspective. But understand that when two sides are going against each other, they are going to use the energy into hatred, and they are going to be weakened. That's not what we want. We all want to be happy, and we all want to be free. Hold that energy of peace and freedom. Right now, I'm sitting in this beautiful location, and I hope that the wind will allow me to, will allow a sound and what I'm saying. I hope that this wind is not that strong and you guys can hear me, and it's not only the wind. Right now I'm sitting in a peaceful place here on Cape Ann, and it feels really peaceful and free and quiet. I do really appreciate this place. So may this frequency go to you. May this message go to you. May this experience I'm sharing, this experience of a miracle, which was so profound, that changed the big part of Europe within a month and a half, from darkness into the light, and so beautifully. Share this message. Love, peace, and freedom. Focus on that. Hold it inside of you. Create this space inside of you. Don't pay attention what is outside of you in the external world, because that's not going to make you happy. And the news, the upcoming news, are going to be just frustrating, full of fear, and full of hatred. Leave that. Focus on what is important. Hold the vision. And of course, this vision starts with you. This feeling, this high frequency starts with you. And I'm going to leave you with that. How do you hold the frequency of love, peace, and freedom? Please share in the comments below. And in the description below is my contact. You can email me, you can check my website and the work I'm doing, or connect with me through social media. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, peace and blessings.